Awesome. Hi, guys. Hope you're having a great time. All right. Hi, guys. So we're back here. And awesome. I have an amazing person on my seat today. This is Dr. Carol Stewart. Thank you for joining us. And she's the chair, Medway African and Caribbean Association. Okay, so go check it out.
And I'm also Creative Medway.
Exactly. Chair of Creative Medway. Thanks for joining us. How are you feeling today?
Excited to be here. It's my first time coming to the conference. So I used to work in Sittingbourne 20 odd years ago. So it's really nice to come back here and hear some inspirational speeches today, and nice to see young people here as well.
Awesome, amazing. And so, if you had to use one word to describe the ambience, what word would that be?
I think inspiring and empowerment as well. And I think some of the some of the key takeaways for me today is about the power of collaboration and that self-belief as well. And giving to gain isn't necessarily about wanting to gain material things, because I've spent my whole life giving, and I continue to give because it's something that my father taught me, because I'm a woman of, I was brought up in the church, so he always said it's better to give than to receive.
Exactly.
And that's just been my belief. So I'm going to keep, as long as I've got it in me, I shall continue to give. I always say that God opens the doors where He needs me to be at that time, and you get to meet people like yourself who you think, well, if I wasn't here, I wouldn't have met this person. And when you're looking for something and then you stumble upon it when you least expect it, and that tends to be the story of my life, really.
Awesome, amazing. So let's dive a bit more into the Give to Gain theme for this year. So what is one resource or a bit of wisdom that you would say you gave away early in your career? That ended up returning back to you, because like you said, being raised in the church, it is like that it's better to give than to gain. So is that one thing, in alignment with the Give to Gain, that reminds you that, oh yeah, I gave that and it was returned to me tenfold? And
I think where I am in my personal and professional career, I think is through giving, because I've gained skills and knowledge that, yes, I'm educated. I got my social work diploma. I was awarded an honorary doctorate of the arts a couple of years ago. And not that I do things for honours, but I think through giving, I've learnt a lot more, and I've been able to give a lot more, in different roles. So a lot of my experience and knowledge has been gained through working in the voluntary community sectors. I started out doing work with young people, and it's almost gone full circle now. And some of the young people that came to the youth club that I worked in have gone on to do great things. They're teachers, lawyers, in the performing arts and everything, and it's just amazing to see the kind of fruits of your labour, so to speak. I do it so not to get anything back, but because I think it's where I'm meant to be.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for that. So you touched on your professional journey and where you are today, and where you said that it was through giving that even got you to that place. So was there a moment of let's say this aha moment that that's it, I have to give, this is the time, this is it. So was there a time or a moment where you felt like it's all about giving?
Oh, crikey, there's been so many of those moments.
Yeah.
I think, crikey, well, there's a couple of big moments. I think I was in my early 20s, and I was one of a group of young people. I chaired a youth group in Wolverhampton to establish Wolverhampton's first town centre youth facility, and to see that grow, from nothing. It was an old, it's a car park now, unfortunately, but to get that going, and to see, the many events and activities that took place there. One of the biggest events was the Windrush Awards that we held in 1998.
Oh, okay.
And it was at a time when there was a big Windrush scandal back then, and there was myself and a few other community leaders got together and we wanted to do something. So me and my friends, we went up to the BBC in the West Midlands just to ask. We didn't go there asking for money. We just said, look, can you support this event, publicise? We just wanted some props. We left with £1,100 to put on this event.
Wow.
And to celebrate, we had people that were on the original Windrush ship.
Wow.
And we put this event on, and 2 weeks before the event, we'd only sold 20 tickets. This was a 1,000-seater venue. And I just kept saying, you know what, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And on the day of the show, 3 hours before the doors opened, the power just went, because there was so much things draining the power. The power went. And I was like, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Just pray about it. About an hour or so before the show, the power just suddenly came back up.
Wow.
The doors opened, and it was like Noah's Ark. There was over 1,000 people that came to this event. And we had live coverage from radio, from TV, from the press, and it was recorded. And I couldn't watch the video for many, many years because it was just such an emotional time, and many of the people in that event are no longer with us. So I couldn't watch it for years, and I transferred it to DVD, uploaded it onto YouTube a few years ago, and so that was a proud moment for me. So I came here with the idea to do a Black Achievers Award, because we set up a Saturday school. We were one of the first to set up a Saturday school here, and so we set that up, and then many of our children weren't getting recognised in mainstream achievement, so we set up the Black Achievers Awards 20 years ago, and have given out hundreds of awards. We've gone into prisons, presented awards to young men in prisons who were really trying to turn their lives around as well. So there's been lots of moments of pride for me.
Yeah, amazing. That's awesome. And Young Achievers Award, because I was going to go into the younger generation and what impact you think this would play in their life, and also with the work you're doing around this young achievers, because that's very profound. Recognizing them, and just so if you want to talk a bit more about that, how does that work? How would a young achiever reach out to you to potentially get an award, and then the impact of all of this on the coming generation?
That's all right. So basically, we started it 20 years ago because many of the young people weren't getting that recognition. So we set it up. It was the Black Achievers Awards, and we had so much racism directed towards us. People were really abusive, and we said, we're going to continue doing this. So we did it, and we nominated some of the young people, from our organisation. We had nominations from schools and youth groups as well, and it grew over the years. We reached out to the prisons, universities, the colleges, and it grew over the years. And then my late daughter, because she died 11 years ago.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. And she set up a group called Young People United. They got funding from Starbucks. Set up a group where young people from different diversities can get together. So when she died in 2015, the young people wanted to set up some awards in her honour, because her friends, I would say, it's like the United Colours of Benetton, from all walks of life, So they set up the YPU Diversity Award to recognise those that were championing diversity, and also Inspirational Young People Awards, because many of her friends said she was an inspiration, just her boundless energy and commitment. And then we branched out the awards, and we launched. We're the only one doing the Diversity Awards.
That's what
nobody else has been doing. I think others have tried, but we've been doing the Diversity Awards now for about 17, 18 years. We did the Windrush Awards as well. We do honorary awards, so nominations are open all year round, and then we do the awards ceremony in October.
Awesome. So that's great work. Now, going back slightly into the gift again. So if you had to think of a woman in your life, past or present, that made such a significant impact that you would like to give gratitude words to today, who would that be and why?
Oh, crikey. I'd have to say my mother. I mean, she's no longer with us. You know, she died in 2022.
Oh, wow.
But definitely my mother.
Sorry to hear that.
And because she was in it, because she raised six of us. You know, with my dad. You know, she would work shifts. You know, she did a lot in the community, a lot in the church. You know, she at the age of 60, she walked up Snowdon.
Oh,
You know.
wow. Wow.
And she was always doing things in the community, you know, and I think I've taken a lot from her in terms of, you know, just really wanting to give back. She was always involved in our school life. She was on the Parent Teachers Association, you know, because she wanted to support us in our education. So, and she was always encouraging all of us. So I'd say like my mother. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And so to round up, we have some statements and would like for you to complete the statement. To gain respect, you must give one word.
Respect. Yeah.
Okay. And why do you say respect?
Because, you know, respect is something that isn't a natural given. It has to be earned. You know, how you treat people, I think, is key. I mean, I've had some horrendous treatment from people, you know, throughout my life, from school, bullying, even as an adult, you know, being bullied to this day.
Oh, wow.
But I don't let it stop me. You know, I see them as people that, you know, I try not so much to downplay it, but I don't give in to it, you know, because I realise that I've got more to give than the people that are trying to drag me down.
Amen.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't listen to. I call them the little voice. I listen to my big voice.
The little voice and the big voice. Thank you. That's well, I'm learning a lot. I know I'm the interviewer, but I'm taking in so much. Thank you for that. So other statement says to gain innovation, you must give something. What do you think?
I would say, to gain innovation, I think you've got to believe in yourself. You know, because I think everybody has something within them that they can give. Everyone has got great ideas. You know, I always say no idea is a silly idea, no question is a silly question. And I think, you know, if you're wanting to innovate, if you want it, you've got to innovate in order to gain innovation.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to innovate to gain innovation. Thank you so much, Dr. Stewart. It has been great hosting you on this podcast, and hopefully I get to bring more guests to you guys. So guys, stay tuned and do not switch that channel. Bye guys, it's Missy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. When's it going out?